Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana, for those of you who do not know who I am. And in today's video, we are going to go over my top 10 favorite Anthuriums for the month of May. All right, let's just go ahead and get started because I have a lot to go over. The first one I want to talk about is this one right here. This one is my Woohoo First Night cross with Red Crystal Pete from Paul at Understory Oasis. And this one, let me tell you, I just got this one as a itsy bitsy seedling. Was it December? I have to go back and check. But it hasn't really been that long. But I think this is the 6 month mark at where it's at right now. She does have a little bit of spider mite on her damage on her newest leaf, but that's okay because I've treated the tints. It's like at the beginning of spring or sometime around the last month or so, they've just been hitting my tints. So I've been doing a thorough treatment, keeping my eye on the newer leaves and making sure I don't keep swapping. That's what I think. I think that's what's going on with the spider mite is that I had it in one tent and then I was swapping plants from one tent to the other, and then my other tent started showing up with them. So now I'm just treating them both at the same exact time and waiting for some newer leaves to come out. But this one, let me tell you what I love about this one. I love the emergence. The emergence have very pink veins on them. The back is has a pink to it as well. The sinus on it is pink. I'm loving that. I'm just loving the texture of this plant. Its bumpiness, it's how it hardens off. It just looks different from any other plants that I have in my collection. And that's what I like. I like different. I like going in there and not seeing the same plant over and over again. So that's what I look for in a plant. So she is one of my favorites. And none of these are in any particular order, but this is her, and I wanted to introduce you guys to her. So I'm slowly trying to introduce you guys to my collection because I've been gone so long. So I do have a video with a lot of seedlings in there, but I don't even know what I still have from last year's videos. I don't really know. I know which one's been in my collection for a while, so those are probably in those videos. But the next one is this Carla cross with Flat Bess. And I thought I got this one from Ben, but apparently I did not because this is not Ben's tag. So this one came, I do know that I got this from a seller off of Estes. And I got it the same exact day that Ben was posting his. And I thought it was his, so I went to Estes and purchased it, but it's not. I have to get the seller's name. But this one I love because it's been beautiful ever since I got it as an itsy bitsy seedling. The leaf shape, the color of it, everything was what I wanted in a Carla Flat Bess. And I cannot wait. She is in Caterfield now, so I can't wait for her to start producing flowers because I cannot wait to make hybrids with her. I don't know, she's just really, really pretty, and I adore this one. So that's her. The next one is a seedling that I have recently purchased from Danny Gardner off of Estes. And this one is a blue velvet cross with Michelle Zara. She is turning out to be really, really great. And the crazy part is I did not even pay that much for this one. I think I paid less than 30 bucks, maybe 18 bucks for this one. And she is turning out to be a super stunner. She has pink veinings on her, pink veins, the shape, the elongated shape, I'm really loving. And then how dark it hardens off is really nice. So I'm really, really, really liking this one. And I can't wait to see what it looks like when it grows out. But yeah, she's a keeper. She's a keeper. All right, the next one is this Mag crossed with Wonder Boy from Steve's Leaves. Now, when I first got this one, she was a headache. Like, she just wouldn't put out good leaves for me, and they will always crisp and dry up. And I was like, I just did not know what was happening with her, what was wrong with her. But once I put her in this 6-inch self-watering pot, she really started to do well. She started to put out really good leaves for me, and they wasn't crisping up super fast or anything, but it was just really hard to manage her at first until she got a little bit bigger in size. And I love this one because when it comes out with this bright orange emergent. It's a very bright orange emergent. I'm loving the leaf pattern on this one. I cannot wait to make hybrids with it. She is in Caliphyll now. It looks like she's about to give me a flower and a new leaf. I'm not really sure, but she is in Caliphyll. So all of the plants that I got back in December, or I can't even tell you when I got this one, but a lot of my favorite plants are getting ready to flower, and I'm super excited to make hybrids with all of them. But I love this leaf shape, this fat, round, juicy leaf. She's just gorgeous. When she hardens off to this bluish green tint, and I don't know if it picks up on camera or not, but her leaves turn to this bluish tint. So yeah, I have a dark crystal line. Is it? No, I have a mag crystal in there that I want to cross with this one. Just because they both have similar vein patterns, but I want to see if I cross them, if the vein patterns will go super wild, super crazy, or something like that. But yes, I love her. She's a beauty. She'll never leave my collection. I can't wait for her to get super big. Like the leaf size jump was really surprising to me because she was just throwing out leaves like this shape and this size. And it is time for her to be repotted. I don't see any roots coming out of the bottom, but it is time for her to get put into a bigger pot. I'm just running out of room. I'm running out of room. I've already tried to downsize my collection this week. It didn't really work that well. I mean, I sold some plants, but it gets overwhelming when I see my babies getting big. And it's like, what do I do with y'all now? Because I don't have room. I don't. All right, so this next one is probably my number one favorite. One, I was gonna say she's definitely in my top 10 all-time favorites. So if I did an all-time favorites video, she is definitely going to be in that video. And this is my Dark and Moody cross with Black Widow Michelle from Connor Virgil. And this is her. I bought this one. I grew this one from seed. I bought 2 seeds. The other seed was a variegated version. It was a pink, white, and green version. And I know that he sold a bunch of seeds to everybody in the group in AA. And all of a sudden, someone said something about getting variegated seeds. And when the seeds were putting out leaves and the first leaf came out, and I looked at it and I was like, you look variegated. I'm gonna keep my eye on you and see. And the bigger it started growing and growing, I was like, yes, I got a variegated one. And then everybody started posting on AA that they got variegated. You know, I think I made a post and said, hey, this one's variegated or whatever. And then like a lot of people were like, I got one too, I got one too, I got one too, I got 5, I got 6. So I should have ordered more seeds. I wish I did. And then I would have had probably some more. But in my honest opinion, the variegated version is a little bit harder and more stubborn to grow. But this one is beautiful to me. The non-variegated version to me is super stunning. The texture of the leaves, the darkness of it, the velvety texture on it, and the stunning backs of the leaves are gorgeous. And the emergents come out this color. here. So I really, really, really love this one. And she pups a lot. She does. I'm looking at another pup in here now. I've already sold 2 or 3 of her pups, and she just keeps going. So she grows very bushy, very bushy. She's not on caterpillar yet, but hopefully very soon. Hopefully. All right. The next one, also another one that I would put in my top 10 all-time favorites, is this dot block cross with Dark Phoenix Goliath from, I want to say Rooted. I'm going to put the name on the bottom because I don't want to mess up the name. But absolutely, hands down, one of my top 10 favorites. I am so glad that I was on Estes that day and I decided to, because I like Dark Phoenix hybrids anyways. And when I seen he had this on sale, I was like, let me go ahead and grab it because it was not that expensive. And I think people be slipping on inexpensive plants. It's like if they're not a certain dollar amount, or if it doesn't have, a certain name to it, then it's not something people really gravitate towards. I gravitate towards, I don't know, cheap. I like inexpensive plants, especially complex hybrids, but anything with Dark Phoenix in it, Carla or whatever, yes, it doesn't have to be pure. I will just, I gravitate towards them because I want to, I don't know, I like them. And this one she's just been a joy to grow. Like I said, she was a tiny, tiny seedling last year. I know a lot of people ask, how long does it take for seedlings to get to a mature age? In my experience and in my care, it takes anywhere from 6 months to a year. And that is just my experience. I haven't had one longer than a year that hasn't produced for me except for my Lux. For some reason, my Lux will not give me, she will not go into the receptive stage or give me pollen. Excuse me. She just flowers. She flowers and she does nothing. She flowers and does nothing. And I just don't understand it. So I always wanted to make some type of Lux hybrids, even though there's plenty out there. I still wanted to use her, but I can't. So I've been using another Lux hybrid that I have in there, my Red Crystal Lux, and she is pregnant now. So yeah, this one, I don't know. I love the texture. I love the color. I love everything about this. I love everything about this plant. She's just a center. Very, very easy to grow. Very easy to grow. All right. I haven't made any babies with her yet either. I was waiting for her to be receptive, but she has not been. Okay. Next, I want to talk about this one. This one right here is my Dark Crystal crossed with Lux. And so it's not a red crystal, it's a dark crystal. Dark crystalline crossed with Lux. And this one came from Plant for Good. I got a whole bunch of these last year for my birthday. So it's been a little bit over a year. A little bit over a year. And she is in caterpillar now. Yes, she is in caterpillar. So just a little bit over a year. And that's partly due to me because I kept her in the same pot for a very, very long time. And that's something I shouldn't have done because I just had her in like a 3-4 inch, I want to say a 3-inch pot for a really, really, really long time. But the minute I threw her in a larger vessel, she just started taking off. So this one definitely wanted to be up potted in order to get bigger. And she's everything. I don't know, she's fat and chubby. Look at her chubby little leaves. And I just love the color on her, the purple iridescent color that she has on her. Just these little fat, little chubby leaves on her. I love it. I'm waiting for her to pup because one of my group members or friends on Facebook wanted one of these. So I'm waiting for her to pup. And then, yep, I will be giving that one to my friend. So, but easy to grow, no issues with her other than me not potting her, getting her up potted in time. All right, we got three more, I think. Three more. Almost there. This next one came from the same seller as the last one. Plants for Good for my birthday haul last year. So a little bit over a year again. And this one is my Dark Mama. I'm sorry, the dark it's the crystallinum cross with Dark Mama. She again fast. Listen, I love the plants that I had gotten from Plants for Good last year. I kept all but one. I bought four. I made a video on that one. My birthday haul from last year. I bought four. I kept three. I love them. I love the three that I kept. Love them all. This one grows super fast. She has gotten so big, and loving her vein patterns, and that she has this bright, super bright green venations on her. This one has a little bit of cosmetic damage on it as well, and a little bit of spider mite damage right here. But she just, I cannot wait. I'm hoping that this took, because I want to make some beautiful babies with her. I really want to cross this one with my best in there, but I couldn't get the flower and the pollen to produce at the same time. It's a timing thing. It will happen eventually. I'm not too worried about it, but yeah, she's been in this bucket for a couple of months. She's doing well. I don't plan on repotting her anytime too soon. She's got some nice roots going on in there. I can see them in through the bucket, but yes. What more can I say about her? This is what I like different. I like different. So this is different. And I want to make some really good hybrids with her. I don't know what else to say about her, but her lobes, I love that. I love the texture. I love the dark colors, and this is why I want to match this with my best, because they're very similar, but I'm looking for that elongated, because my vest in there, velvet vest, has a elongated football shaped leaf with very dark leaves, and I'm hoping for this green venation to pop out. All kinds of colors on the emergent is what I want. So when I get a chance to hybridize those two together, I cannot wait. But she is very velvety, kind of thick, and these green venations. So that's her. Also in one of my top 10 favorites. Also, I probably have a top 20, not top 10. Okay, this next one you guys have seen before, but she is still in my favorites, and I made lots of babies with this one. This one is my Doriaki crossed with NSC dress from Green Hues. And I'm trying to think when I got her. I don't remember exactly when I got her. But this is her emergent. She has an emergent leaf coming out now. And she is pregnant, and she is pregnant with my Zara Michelle, what is that? Zara F2 crossed with Carla. So I'm excited to see that. It looks like she's going to give me tons of babies with that. So this one is a super fast grower. She is a super fast grower. She takes pollen like nobody. I mean, as soon as you put some pollen on there, she's going to show you within, I would say, a week and a half that she's pregnant. She doesn't abort. She hasn't aborted yet any of her flowers for me. It's just whatever I put on there, she accepts, and she will get to going. I have babies with her with my Michelle, and she has given me some beautiful leaves. So when I've seen other siblings of this one on Instagram, and their vein patterns are more pronounced than mine are. So mine are a little bit muted, which I don't mind. I love that. She's super thick, like cardboard. The touching lobes. Also, I just love how the leaf shape is, and I wouldn't trade her for the world. She is definitely one of my top 10. Top 10. Grows super fast. And I do have some babies here that I want to show you. So, like I said, I crossed her with my Michelle. So this is that crossed with Michelle. She is taking after the mama on this one. But when the emergence come out, the emergence, instead of the emergence being this bronzy color like this one, the emergence on the babies are a baby pink emergent. And yeah, I just think that a lot of them take after the mama. And I have another one here. It's another one. So super cute. These are also up on my website. I have them available now, currently on my website. If you want to look at those. And yeah, I think that is it. Oh, I have one more favorite, and that is another hybrid that I've done. And this one is my Goliath self crossed with my Katie No ID. She's also one of my favorites because look at those ruffled leaves. Those ruffled leaves are to die for. To die for. Not all of them came out with ruffled leaves, but most of them do. And almost all the ones that are crossed with my Katie No ID have those ruffled edges. But this one, these are also available on my website as well. So the Goliath self crossed with Katie No ID. And I didn't get a big yield out of this one. I do have the inverse. So I have this with the inverse. The Katie No ID crossed with Goliath. I don't know if I sold all of those or not, but I did have both, and I didn't get a big yield from either one of them. So whatever I have left is less than 20. Less than 20 of these left, but that is what that one looks like, and she is also one of my favorites. This is my holdback that I have, and I'm keeping her or keeping him. This one belongs to my boyfriend, and I'm just going to grow it out for him in my care because he doesn't know how to grow plants, but he wanted me to keep one. So this one is it. So that is it for today. Nice, short, and sweet. I will see you guys next time.